Singer and guitarist John Mayer is a very talented musician. He's also got some political feelings, which he's sharing with the rest of us. He's unhappy about Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation. So unhappy, in fact, that he interrupted a concert last night to go on a lengthy rant about something called toxic masculinity.
I don't want it to be the male contract. I'm telling you that's the contract, and we have to tear the contract up. You do not possess the universal ability to have any woman that you see. And I'm just going on record as revealing the trauma of men feeling like they've fallen short of a alpha male contract that nobody can live up to. And until we get rid of that in men, we won't have the life that we all deserve.
I'm going on record, says John Mayer, that I'm against men behaving badly. John Mayer has been accused of behaving badly. Maybe this is a preemptive strike against further accusations. We don't know. But there is more evidence he's hurt women than there is for Brett Kavanaugh. But that doesn't mean his rant was surprising. Harvey Weinstein, you'll remember, was a big defender of women, too. Do we sense a theme here? I think we do. Anushay Hossain is a feminist and a columnist and game enough to join us tonight. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Tucker.
Look, I don't doubt anyone's sincerity, yours or John Mayer's. So I just want to restate, I think John Mayer's a really talented guy. But I remember his song, Your Body is a Wonderland. And in it, he's got this line, one pair of candy lips and your bubblegum tongue. I could go on, but I'm just wondering, is that an example of toxic masculinity right there?
No, it isn't. I mean, it depends on what you think about toxic masculinity. And I actually agree with you, Tucker. I mean, John Mayer, a couple of years ago, I don't think I would have been agreeing with much that he was said. He used to be such a dude, and he said many offensive things. But I think it's a very good example, his recent statements about how men can evolve and change. And by the way, toxic masculinity isn't about saying your body is a wonderland. It's actually about men being violent towards women. And that song was written for his girlfriend at the time.
Everyone is against men being violent toward women, but I wonder if the standard isn't different. If Brett Kavanaugh's calendar from 1982 had, you know, basketball with squee and then your body is a wonderland and your bubblegum tongue, I mean, you would have called for his arrest, right?
Well, yeah, but John Mayer wasn't up for the Supreme Court, right? I mean, you're talking about two different men.
So he wasn't in the way of Democrats assuming political power.
No, it's just a completely different.
I'm looking for a universal.
It's not the same thing, Tucker. It's not the same thing at all. One man is a singer, and the other man was up for the United States Supreme Court. And a very serious allegation.
In the way of Democrats.
But a very serious allegation came up against Kavanaugh, and that didn't happen with John Mayer. Has anybody ever accused John Mayer of sexual assault and testified?
And I hope not. And I'm not even attacking John Mayer at all. I just want to know what the standard is. Is that there's such a thing as toxic masculinity, which is men being male? Is there such a thing as
No, that is actually completely wrong. That's not correct at all.
There's no definition. It's just like some made-up dumb feminist term.
No, there isn't.
There's no real definition.
There's actually been studies done on it. It's an academic term, and it's about violence against women.
Now you've further discredited it. But let me ask you this.
No, I haven't actually.
Is there such a thing?
Tucker.
Look it up.
Look it up. We're talking about violence against
Maybe
women.
I'll get right on that.
We're talking about a pop star. Please do.
Look, everybody's against violence against women. Let's be clear about that. I want to know if there's such a thing in the academic. Okay, that's your definition. Let me ask you, what is the definition of toxic femininity?
I don't think there is a definition of toxic femininity.
There are a ton of women. Oh, there isn't. Oh, there's not. So there are a lot of women in prison for shooting. Well, I have no idea. Actually, you know, I'll be honest with you. I don't think that inherent qualities are ever toxic. I don't think there's such a thing as toxic homosexuality or toxic masculinity or toxic femininity. I think the whole idea is insane. People act in a way that's bad. But you are not understanding what the definition is, and you're completely confusing two different points. No, you're not. Well, then you tell me.
Toxic masculinity is not inherent, and not all men are violent and bad. Breaking news, Tucker. Not all men are violent and bad.
That's not actually news to me as a man.
What John Mayer said, what's so controversial about that? He's saying don't feel entitled to women. And we are talking, you know, this is coming on the heels of a really intense time.
Hold on, wait, slow down. Can I ask you a serious question? Okay.
Please do.
It is an intense time, but I think all of us as adults have an obligation to think as clearly as we can.
That's why you shouldn't define
it has been a commonplace. There's no definition of it, as you know. It's a bunch of ludicrous low IQ academics making up as they go along.
That's not correct.
And you know, but it is true. But let me ask you very quickly, why not just say abuse is bad. Toxic masculinity is a quality that is inherent in men. You're attacking an inherent quality.
But
you know that perfectly well, which is why you'll not concede that there's such a thing as toxic femininity.
No, because you don't know what you're talking about. Toxic masculinity is
I
not
do too
inherent.
well.
No, you don't, because you're completely misdefining it. It's incorrect.
Yeah. Okay. I need to read more academic journals, and I will. Anushay Hossain, great to see you.
Just do
Thank you.
Google search. Thanks, Tucker.
Hilarious.